Hey everyone, Josh here. Hope you're doing well. Real quick, want to walk you through how to track donations more granularly in Classy. And so for this example, you can see here, I can see that I've raised $4,600 from Mailchimp emails. I can get I could even if I wanted to get even more granular by going into like if I wanted to label specific emails with the dates, so December 4th, 2024, and then filter by that and see how much I've raised through specific emails. This is the spreadsheet version that I generated from a Classy report, but I'll show you how to build this or how to do this in Classy as well. But first, what you need to do is and some of this is blocked out for client confidentiality, but what you'll need to do is basically there's some tags that you need to add to your Classy page link. And this is the information that gets passed through to Classy when someone makes a donation. And so you can see here, starting with the ampersand and then C_SRC equals. So that's the first tag, and then you'll add whatever first source you want to add there. So for example, if you wanted to add track a specific email that's being sent out from MailChimp, for example, you would add the text MailChimp dash, and then for example, I like to do the date, so 12/11/24. And then the second tag, so you can have two source code tags added here if you wanted to track specific platforms. And so the way I use this is the platform, or even the platform and the specific email or specific post if you're using social media. And then I use the second tag as the campaign itself. So I put the campaign name here, for example, year end 2024. And this is blocked out here, but this goes at the end of your Classy page URL. And this is also in addition to any UTM parameters that you're using to track for Google Analytics, which I would also recommend if you're not doing that. I'll create another video to walk you through how to do that. But Google Analytics tracking parameters do not transfer through to Classy. And so Classy is great that they've created a way for us to track specific parameters that get passed through to Classy when someone donates. So anyways, we take this URL, and so I would use this full URL for the next MailChimp email that's going out, or any other link that you're looking to track. So for example, I also set this up on organizations' websites. And so if there's a button on the org's homepage for year end that says Give Now, I'll set up a custom link with Classy source codes in it that say like website homepage, and then the second tag is year end 2024. So like for example, I could change this to website homepage, and then this would then get passed through if someone came to the Classy page through the website homepage and then made a donation. That would get passed through to their Classy report. So that's how to build the tracking URL, and then from there, obviously, like I said, you would use this URL for whatever post or email that you're sending out, or website link, whatever it is, and then from there, the way that you would access this information through Classy once someone donates is you come over here, and you're in your Classy dashboard, and you'll come under Transactions to Transaction History. You'll search for the campaign that you're looking to track or generate a report for. So you'll select that campaign, and obviously I've got information blacked out here for confidentiality purposes. But what you do is, this is just a basic transaction report that gets generated here. You'll come into click columns, and then in search by field name, you'll type in source, and then you'll want to select source code 1 and source code 2, and click apply. And then what that will do, if we scroll over here, will be that you'll see now here the source code 1, the the different platforms and dates that we talked about if we're tracking a specific email, and then source code 2 is the campaign. I've got this blacked out because it's the client's campaign. So but yeah, you can come in here and see the campaign name, and then the platform, and date of the post or date of the email, or however you wanted to structure that those source code tags. So and then from there, what you do is export the report as a CSV, and you can import that into Excel or Google Spreadsheets, whatever it is, and that's how we get here, right? So from there, you've got your source codes here, and if I wanted to, I could select all there and see, I've got MailChimp, I've got a specific MailChimp email, I've got specific custom links set up for different links on the website navbar. We've got Facebook here, website homepage, whatever it may be. And then, right, what can we do with this data? So what we can do with this data is we can filter by different channels and then say, this much money and this many people gave through the website homepage, right? And then that will, obviously, we can learn from that data, see what worked well for this campaign, and help use that data to inform decisions for future campaigns. So I know this is geeky, but hopefully it's helpful as you're utilizing Classy. Again, these source codes and tracking parameters for Classy are somewhat unknown, and so hopefully it's helpful as you're making decisions for future campaigns for your nonprofit. All right, let me know if you have any questions, and looking forward to seeing what you all do with this. All right, talk soon.